and Kevin were really close and good friends. I never saw any hostilities between them.
Residents in Letcher County are struggling to cope with a shooting involving two of its most prominent citizens. District Judge Kevin Mullins gunned down in his courthouse chambers, and the sheriff, Mickey Steins, charged with his murder. It's our top story on the night team. I'm Connie Leonard. According to Kentucky State Police, Stein shot Mullins multiple times following an argument inside the courthouse. Mullins, who has been a judge there for 15 years, died at the scene. The fatal shooting stunned the tight-knit town. Many folks had nothing but praise for them. They said the two worked closely to help people who struggled with substance abuse to get the treatment they need, and were leaders in addressing the opioid crisis.
These were two great pillars of the community that we have now, in a sense, lost. This is just one of those things you're just waiting to wake up from the nightmare, but because you never dream that anything like this is ever going to happen in your small town, especially Whitesburg. And here we are, and you just don't know where to turn from one moment to the next.
Many in the community still want an answer for why this shooting happened. According to the Letcher County Circuit Court Clerk, Mullins and Steins were together shortly before noon on Thursday. The clerk said the two seemed to be having an ordinary interaction and were planning on getting lunch together. Steins is currently being held in Leslie County. DNA results are in. The body found in the Daniel Boone National Forest is suspected shooter Joseph Couch. The Kentucky State Medical Examiner was able to confirm the results today. Couch is accused of shooting 5 people on September 7th on Interstate 75 after a manhunt spanning almost 2 weeks in Laurel County. A couple found his body in the forest. It was also confirmed that he died by ending his own life. The official autopsy won't be released until toxicology reports come back. Now to the growing calls for a Louisville representative to resign. Today, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear adding his name today, calling on Daniel Grossberg to step down.
I want to once again state clearly and unequivocally that Representative Grossberg should resign.
Grossberg
should resign.
Grossberg has been accused of sexual harassment and assault. 3 women this week publicly coming forward on social media claiming to be victims of his. Grossberg's attorney has denied all the allegations and said his statements have been taken out of context. The lawyer also said Grossberg did not recognize he made anyone uncomfortable and that he apologized and is undergoing counseling. Still in a vote today, the Kentucky's Democratic Party kicked Grossberg out of the caucus and called on him to resign. New tonight, community members are reacting to an investigation that found former police chief Jacqueline Gwen Villaroyel violating LMPD policy, and it comes after the former chief resigned from her position in late June following an investigation into her handling of sexual misconduct allegations. The night teams, Alexandra Goldberg and photojournalist Aspen Hester, were digging into the report and its implications for the department's future. So, Alexandra, what did you find out?
Right, Connie, the report found that she did violate department policy in the way she handled sexual harassment accusations from command staff. Stakeholders today told me they're really advocating for change in LMPD's workplace culture and hope that this report is a launching point.
It is a highly sexualized, misogynistic culture at LMPD, and officers have been seeking help for a very long time.
Attorney Sarah Collins has represented LMPD officers in sexual harassment cases for 5 years.
And as soon as sexual harassment allegations come up, it's baffling that that didn't stop everything.
A 156-page report released on Friday finds former LMPD police chief Jacqueline Gwen Villaroyel in violation of an LMPD policy having to do with public reputation. The report done by independent counsel David Byer found Gwen Villaroyel, quote, adversely affected the morale of the department and adversely affected or lowered the public's respect and confidence in the department. It comes after Major Shannon Lauder accused Major Brian Kurger of sexual harassment during a command staff meeting in May. Those allegations later proven false. The report says Gwyn Villaroel's immediate reaction to the accusation was dismissive, continuing with the meeting and promoting Kurger. In the report, Gwyn Villaroel defended herself, saying the promotion she gave was already on the agenda. District 3 Metro Councilwoman Shamika Parrish-Wright sees it this way.
I do think there should have been some reprimand, but she was thrown under the bus as an scapegoat. And this report, to me, further shows the communication issues, the internal toxic culture, the issues within LMPD that are not being addressed.
Mayor Craig Greenberg said in a statement that the LMPD is taking steps to ensure employees who allege sexual harassment receive more support. And LMPD said that they will act on buyers' recommendations accordingly and implement changes.
Well, the report acknowledges revisions to an LMPD sexual harassment policy made in June, and Councilwoman Parrish-Wright calls the report one of the most transparent actions out of the LMPD in the past 4 years. Connie.
Alexandra, thank you for that report. Well, these stories and more were hot topics tonight during KET's comment on Kentucky. Mayor Craig Greenberg officially appointed Paul Humphrey to chief of police this week, and many in the community are praising the move, and panelists on the show tonight pointed out that he connects well with the community because he is from Louisville. Senior reporter Isaiah Kim Martinez was part of that panel in Lexington.
I mean, I talk with folks in the community who are very well connected that not only supported him as the pick, but felt like he was the only one that really made sense right now.
WHAS TV political reporters have appeared on Comment on Kentucky since the 1970s. It airs through the weekend and again Sunday at noon on KET. A man is dead after a crash in the Clifton neighborhood tonight. According to police, they responded to the crash just before 7, where Stoll and Frankfort Avenue meet. Police say a truck was trying to turn left onto Frankfort from Stoll when it hit a motorcyclist. That motorcyclist was taken to U of L Hospital, where he later died. A Louisville motel that was told to close abruptly is filing an appeal with codes and regulations. The Shively Police Department said it's made more than 200 calls to the Louisville Manor Motel just this year. Codes and regulations ordered them to close this week, but the motel filed an appeal and will not be forced to immediately close. Now they can present their case to the board for a final decision.